Hi, today I'm going to share the best fishes for pregnant and breastfeeding women. My name is Vijay. I'm from Chef and Butcher, the meat and seafood expert. Many of us having a doubt whether fish can be consumed during pregnancy and breastfeeding, right? And many myths are there, and many people think fish is heat and we should not consume during pregnancy as well as breastfeeding. Today let us see scientifically whether fish can be consumed, whether it's good for health. Let us clarify that. And one thing we have to understand, during pregnancy, how important nutrition foods to the pregnant woman, right? So many doctors and many experts, for example, like Dr. B.M. Hegde, everybody knows him. He's a Padma Bhushan awardee, and many of his speeches when I heard, and almost all the time, so he insists, the best nutrition foods during pregnancy. During pregnancy, the good nutrition foods will help the brain development of the child as well as the complete, the body development of the child. For example, the fatty acid, the omega-3 fatty acid, which is present in almost all the fishes, helps the brain development of the child. And also, if enough quantity of fish is consumed during pregnancy, it will avoid the premature birth of the child. So these are the benefits when we are going for the nature-based food, especially which is present in fish. Now let's see the best fishes for pregnant and breastfeeding women. Number one is sardine, and in Karnataka and Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh it will be called as Mathi. In Kerala it will be called as chala. It's one of the best fish, and it will be used for curry as well as fry. In my experience, if I deep fry it, and even we can consume it with the prawns and as well as the head, it will be so soft. The prawns will be very so soft when compared to other fishes. And also sardine is listed one of the healthiest food in the world. The next fish is Nethili, or in English it will be called as Anchovy. It is smaller in size when compared to Mathi. There are two sizes available in Nethili. One is the very small size of fish, and another one is little medium sizes. And the smaller sizes always can be used for fry, and it also can be consumed with the prawns and head and everything. The whole fish can be consumed. And the medium size one, there will be a small bone in the middle of the fish that can remove, and you can usually squeeze that meat. And Nethili is also available in as a dry fish, and it will be very good for breastfeeding women especially. The next is salmon. There are two salmons available. One is Indian salmon and another one is Atlantic salmon. Indian salmon is available in our coastal areas, our own coastal areas, and Atlantic salmon will be catched in Atlantic and Pacific Ocean. So generally, Atlantic salmon is an imported fish. So generally, imported fish will take 5-6 days to reach here, and our Indian salmon will be served on the same day of catching or the next day. The interesting fact of salmon is it lives in ocean, but for hatching it goes to riverbed, that is freshwater, for hatching. Again it goes back to ocean. For reproduction, again it's going back to freshwater, that means the river. So these are the very interesting facts of salmon. Also, salmon stays very rich. It can be used for fry as well as curry. In salmon we can do boneless cubes, fillets, and like fish fingers without any prawns. It can be consumed. There will be no bones. It's a central bone fish, and by if you do boneless cubes, it will be very nice to have. The next is shrimp. Generally we call as prawns. So there are two types of prawns available. One is the freshwater one, mostly cultivated, and the second one is seawater one. Both are good in taste, and there is in prawns there will be no prawns at all. Only thing is in the center of the prawn, there will be a small intestine part. We need to cut in the center of that, and we need to remove that intestine. That's a very small one. And prawns can be used for grill, fry, as well as curry. Especially, children will most like this dish of prawns. The next fish is catfish. Generally we call as pungus or catfish. It's also a freshwater fish, so cultivated as well as it is available in the lake. In catfish, we can do like other fishes. We can do fillets, as well as you can use it for fry and curry. It's a little fatty fish. Rich fat content is there in the fish. One more variety of Basa fillet is available. That is called the Vietnamese Basa. It is an imported one. It will be available only in frozen state. The next fish is sole fish, or other name is tongue fish we call. This is also a single bone fish. It will be good for curry. Generally Keralites like this fish. The next one is tilapia, or jalebi. Many people call it as jalebi in local areas. This fish available across the world. Everywhere you can see it. Every village or any state you can see it. And this is the most cultivated fish in the world. Also, in many dams and lakes, these fishes are available. This is the most consumed fish in the US. That's another interesting fact. And this fish can be used for the same as curry as well as fry. And it tastes good. The next fish is whitefish. The other name is sunam or milkfish. And this is also a single bone fish. And Mangaloreans most like this fish. The next is dry fish. All small dry fishes are very good for pregnant and breastfeeding women. It will be very tasty too. And in dry fishes, you can do many more dishes. For example, you can do pickle, you can do curry, you can do fry, and it goes well with rice as well as ragi ball with curry, dry fish curry. Generally, all the fishes are good for health, rich in nutrients like vitamins, vitamin D, omega-3 fatty acids, and minerals like calcium, phosphorus, etc. But some fishes during pregnancy and breastfeeding we need to avoid. Let's see which fish it is and why we need to avoid it. The fishes which contains a high level of mercury must be avoided by pregnant and breastfeeding women. Like sharkfish, the swordfish, which the needle is very big, that swordfish, seer fish, tuna, and all the large size fishes should be avoided during pregnancy and breastfeeding. Otherwise, it will be good for health. There is no issues. Only thing is we need to avoid during pregnancy and breastfeeding. And one more thing is any form of half-cooked or uncooked fish is not at all good for health. Please share this video to your friends and family. We'll see you in the next video.